Hey, what's up? Matt Johnston here again with you, helping you make videos that make money. Today we're going to talk about the 3 biggest ways you can quickly level up your video ads in 2021. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1 is going to be a little bit unpopular with some people and goes against a lot of the advice that you hear. And I'm going to tell you right now, do not shoot videos with your iPhone. What do you mean don't shoot videos with my iPhone? Don't do it. Don't shoot videos with your iPhone. I know there's a lot of advice out there. Done is better than perfect. If you want to just get video going, whip out your iPhone and start making some frickin' video, because it's better than not making any video at all. Well, that's just not true. Not every video is better than no video at all. In fact, some video sucks. Don't be one of those people that has video that sucks. Now, this is not to say that iPhone cameras aren't great. iPhone cameras are awesome. This iPhone 11 Pro Max that I have, it's got 3 lenses on the back, including a wide angle. It can shoot in 4K. It can shoot, I think it can shoot 1080 up to 240 FPS. I can shoot 4K with the front-facing camera. That's amazing. Thing is, it still has a teeny tiny little sensor compared to what you're going to get on a newer mirrorless. Or even something like I'm shooting on right now, which is a Canon M50. It's about a $600 camera at the time of recording this video. Even with an APS-C cropped sensor like on a camera like this, you're gonna get such a better image quality because it captures so much more dynamic range. What is dynamic range? It basically means the amount of information that can be packed in to your image, and a video is just a series of images. So when you're able to pack in more dynamic range, you're able to really get much better image and do more with it when you're in post-production, when you're processing those images, this video afterwards. It makes a big difference. Also, listen, let's just talk about the elephant in the room here. We all like bokeh. If you don't know what bokeh is, it's that blurred background. You can see it right now, right? Background's a little blurry, right? Not super sharp. But if I was to shoot this video with my camera instead here, as you can see, no bokeh, none. You can see right over there, you've got this thing, which is actually, I just got a new boom arm and I replaced an old boom arm. It's sticking up in here. I'm lazy apparently at mise en scène, but you can see that everything is perfectly in focus. And even though like image quality is good, these phones have great image quality, you're not gonna get the dynamic range and you're not going to get the bokeh, which looks like this. And there we go. Now we're back in the land of bokeh. When you're able to draw attention to the subject in this way, it just feels like more premium. And when it feels more premium, it makes people feel more value. So if you're shooting video ads with products and you're not showing that value visually, then you're running into an objection that your customers are going to have, which is this another piece of garbage on the internet. You don't want to seem like you're making an ad about a piece of garbage. You want to make it seem like you're making an ad about a piece of whatever the opposite of garbage is in a good mirrorless camera. And as a 1A, let me just say lighting, super important. If it's not well lit, it's gonna look like trash. So make sure that you have a great light source. You can get some great cheap stuff on Amazon where you can just shoot videos with that daylight light coming in. Make sure that you diffuse it, at the very least some sort of umbrella. I have a softbox here on mine. You need to basically replicate a big white soft window. Number 2, tell a story. And I don't mean like a fairy tale or something like that, but I want you to tell a story that takes people from problem to solution, because that's why people will buy. We are hardwired to respond to stories and storytelling. That's just how we are as human beings. So I always talk about leading with empathy, the heroic system, the hero system, my book, all this stuff. It's all about empathy and leading with empathy. You're really able to make a true connection with your potential buyers. And you do that through storytelling. Hollywood uses this stuff all the time. Here we are before everything's great. Everything's awesome. Oh no, I can't believe this is happening. What was that? All right, it's time to go to battle. We're gonna fight this thing, we're gonna win. There's just one last thing that we have to do. Oh, here we are, we did it. Can you believe we made it? You have your before state, what everything was like at the beginning. You have your inciting incident, so this is the big thing that happens. Oh man, everything's hitting the fan. You have the climax where you're fighting that war, and then you have the fallout, and you have the transformation, and the after state. And the same thing goes for buying products and services. You're taking somebody from a before state, I have this problem, it sucks, I need to deal with it, to after state, where all of their problems are solved and they feel like they're on cloud nine. Amazing. So we just need to tell that story. So we can't just have a crazy B-roll, crazy transitions, amazing, or just simply say, here is some phone footage of something that I'm going to tell you in the text is amazing. That's not an ad. That's lazy. If you want to really move people, tell a story. Talk about the problem that is being faced. Talk about the agitation of that problem, the inciting incident, how the transformation is going to happen, and what it's going to feel like afterwards. And here's a little technical one here for you. Optimize your video for no sound. And this especially goes for you video producers out there who are making these crazy product ads. And I love sound design. I love Foley. I love mixing and matching those things up so they feel really just, you could almost touch them. You could taste them. You could lick them. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. But the thing is, when you're making videos for clients, those clients want to make money with that content by running it in paid advertising, which, let's be honest, that's what they're doing with all of this stuff, then you have to optimize it to be listened to without sound. So you gotta go listen to your edit, you gotta look at it, and you gotta say to yourself, okay, are we hooking them in? Are we grabbing them visually, whether it's text or whether it's crazy footage? And then, are we actually going through the work to make sure the story is being told without sound? Am I going to be able to pull someone in and tell this story without any sound design or music at all? Because at the end of the day, 80% of people are not going to be watching your video with sound. I know. That's the reality of it, unfortunately. If you use these 3 tips, it will totally level up your videos. And we go deeper in this, by the way, on the Peak Video Creators Program. If you want to learn more about how I use my heroic system to help people build 10K plus per month businesses making product videos for clients, I would love to show you my free training, and it's right down there in the description. Right down there. Click it. If you're getting value here, like, subscribe, all the things. Why am I acting like a seal? Okay, goodbye.